Okay, here's my garlic question.
Yeah.
I've had this here. It's mixed. You see, it's got weeds. It's got a lot of mint. This mint has taken over everything.
You got a wild grapevine in here.
Yeah, we got a wild grapevine, and no telling what's in there. That dinosaur that we talked about a while ago might be in this. So, anyway, I left this like this because I wanted to keep my garlic. There are 4 or 5 different heirloom varieties here, but they've just become, instead of being bulbs, they produce just stalks. See, that's really a big stalk there, but down at the bottom, there are multiple stalks coming up. There's not a round bulb that has cloves in it like I want. So what do I do, and how do I propagate them in the future? Because I know this is about to go to seed.
It's called a
thing.
escape.
Escape?
Yeah, you can eat that.
You can eat this?
Yeah, it's real good. Just saute it up or something like that.
Really? You just cut it off?
We should eat all of these. Yeah.
We'll have them tonight. Sounds good. So anyway, what do I do to make that bulb happen instead of the individual things? How do I propagate these?
Well, have you looked at them in the fall?
No.
That's generally when they're gonna have a bulb. They won't have it in the spring because the bulb is there to push nutrients up into the plant so they can produce seeds.
Okay.
So try checking it out in the fall, see if it's there.
Does it hurt them to transplant them somehow if I pull it up in the fall and try to put them out individually?
That's how you divide them up. You take the plant and you divide up the little
individual roots?
individual, what they call.
But this doesn't make cloves. It just has one root like an onion.
Are you sure?
root.
They just break into it?
Well, I'll check. You're right.
It might have little
in the fall it may.
cloves to it. Yeah, it should.
It may.
If it's garlic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it smells like it, so it should be good. So that's as far as I know. That the plants, any kind of tuber or bulb or anything like that that's got some kind of like storage structure, they use all summer long, all the growth season to pump nutrients and basically like all the plant needs into that storage structure for the winter. They store it up in the winter, and that's how they can shoot off real quick in the spring.
Good. Well, I'll do
So
that.
look in the fall.
We'll eat some.
But we don't need them to
We'll eat
produce all
these.
these.
We'll eat, what are those things called? Scapes?
Scapes, yeah.
We'll eat some of those tonight.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Before we finish, I want to introduce you to the 2 newest members of the farm here. We'll go down there and meet my 2 cows. She's coming for water. I'm going to give her a little drain, pick them up, I'm going to pet her.
Okay.
And we'll just let you get some pictures with me pet her. Come on, calf. Come on, Rose. I named the mama Rose. And the baby is Buttercup.
Nice.
Come on, girl. Rose is kind of a rescue. She was about starved when I got her. She looks pretty skinny now, but way better than she was. She had a lot of diarrhea, parasites. So, come on, girl. She hears this, she'll come. Let's go down that way. She's learning. Once she sees it, she'll come up here. Come on, girl. And I couldn't pet Buttercup. But if she doesn't act up today, I'll be able to pet her. You'll see. Once she gets it. Come on, girl. Come on. Oh, mama, she saw me there. Come on. Come on, yeah. She hears me rattle that. Come on. Come on. You know it is. Didn't know you, but she knows me.
Yeah. Try back up.
Yeah. Come on, girl. Let's see if Buttercup will come. She's not going to come today, sure enough. She's laying over here in the grass.
Yeah, I see her.
Come on, let's go down this way, Benjamin. I'll get her close.
Hey.
You know what I want to do, too?
What?
Let me go get a cloth. I'm going to use it to put on her face to get the flies off. I got some stuff.
Okay.
Diesel fluid. So give me a pause for a second. I'm going to get that stuff. I don't really give them a lot of grain. Just to train them in case they get out, they'll come back for the grain. So I'm not really, they're on grass, so they're grass fed. So she loves it. Okay, but she has flies, so I use a little bit of diesel fluid on this, just a little bit, and just rub it on the hair coat. And it kind of helps the flies stay away from her and keep out her eyes. I'm not putting the diesel in her eyes, I'm just putting the stuff around her.
Yeah.
And on her legs. Give her a little bit of peace. Let's see what Miss Buttercup lets me do. She's pretty skittish. She really doesn't like the cloth or me yet. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Buttercup.
Come on, Miss Buttercup. So after she gets into the grain, she forgets all about me. And then I can touch her, and I can pet her a little bit, and we're getting to be friends. Yeah. Little
Nice.
scratch behind the ear. A little scratch. Mr. Steve's not a bad guy, is he? You there? Come on. So she's getting used to me. But her
Come on,
mom
back
is Miss Gentle. She's great.
Yeah.
I just like to keep them. The flies bother them so much.
We need to get some chickens.
Yeah, need something. Protect them. There's flies. I don't want to put chemicals on. I mean, this is a chemical, but you know, I don't want to put the typical, whatever they are, pesticide type, whatever they are. Just because I think it's probably not good for it. And she may be expecting.
Oh, really?
We're hoping she's pregnant. Yeah.
Kind of looks like it.
But
Cool.
if you don't have animals on a place like this, you talk about how fertile this place is. If you don't have animals helping you, you'll be running a weed eater, a lawnmower, spend a lot of money, or you'll just have overgrowth. It just takes over. The forest will come back. You cannot drive back nature on good fertile soil. So, so I have them to help me eat the poison ivy and the honeysuckle and leaves. They eat the trees that hang down low, and they'll keep it kind of mowed so your tree branches are only about this high.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have enough. I probably need to get 2 more
Yep.
to have enough to keep the place
We're
clean.
getting some sheep, right?
We're going to get some sheep about the middle of June or 3rd week in June. We're hoping to get, I think, 7. So come back and I'll show
What
you
are they
those.
called? What kind?
Kikos.
Kiko?
Kiko. They're supposed to be like a hair. Call them a hair sheep. They don't have wool. They have more like a goat's hair.
Okay.
And they're they're for meat, but I'm mainly gonna get them so they'll help control weeds and things. And I love them.
Yeah.
I had them before. They're the best animals. They were great. Not like a goat. I've
Yeah.
had goats. I don't want any more goats. People that have goats and know how to take care of goats, it's good for them. But
Yeah.
I never had much. They always got out. They ran over me. They smelled bad. They died.
Yeah. So can you tell a little bit, real quick, about your history with cattle and training them and showing cattle
Yeah.
in high school?
Yeah. When I was in high school, does that sound too loud back there with the mower?
Okay.
So when I was in high school, in the 9th grade, we had a class called agriculture, ag class, and I took it as an elective. And we had to have some kind of project, and I chose to have a calf. You had rabbits, pigs, chickens, cattle, something. So I had a calf for a show calf. And I didn't know what I was doing, but my ag teacher, Mr. Jackson, was great. And he took me in because he knew all the other boys had dads who were farmers and ranchers, and I wasn't. And we didn't have any history with that. In fact, I kept my calf in the backyard. Our neighbors didn't complain. It was a chain link fence, and probably about 150 by maybe 200 by 100. It wasn't huge, but I kept her back there. Him back there was a steer, and I ended up getting a blue ribbon.
Hey.
Which I think they gave all the kids just so nobody felt sad. If it was alive and it was walking, you got a blue ribbon. So anyway, it was fun. And I remember I made $154 at the end of 9 months of day and night taking care of that thing.
Oh, man.
But I made money. And my dad had loaned me the money and said, pay me back when you sell the calf. So I brought him his money that he had paid me, and I kept my $154. I brought the money to him. My dad said, you did a good job. Keep it for next year and buy your calf. It's yours.
That's
so
cool.
that was like, wow,
Man.
what a dad. Yeah, that was so great. So he just wanted to teach me to be responsible and fulfill my obligations. So then the next year, I got another calf. I did a little research. I looked in the books all about artificial insemination and the cattle that were really great producers. And there were some bulls that were really super producer with calf gains of weight and look. So it happened to be about 25 miles from our place was a place that had kind of what we called exotic breeds or experimental breeds at that time. And they had one that was, the mom was not doing real well. She wasn't producing much milk. So they sold it to me at a cheaper than they sold it to me, which they normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
So I knew the bull on this calf, and I said, that dude starts out small, his calf starts small, but then they pour it on.
Nice.
Sure enough, he started off
Really?
small. He was about 350 pounds when I got him, and the other calves his age were closer to 500 and 600.
Whoa, he was like half.
He was way behind. But I trusted the genetics, and I won the grand championship that
What?
year, and my calf was within 50 pounds of the weight of that bigger one whenever I sold it.
Whoa.
But I got first place.
That's cool.
And I made a little over $1,100.
Woohoo!
In fact, I made $1,300 profit.
Wow.
So
Profit.
I was sold on cattle. And the next year we did it, and
That's
I won
cool.
again, the grand championship again, made again about $1,100. And then the fourth year, I had a fourth place position. I still made $800 or $900, but I was making about $1.75 an hour at the grocery store bagging groceries. So that was a nice
That was
check.
big, yeah.
And that's money I started with to buy my first furniture for my house when I got married. I saved all that money.
That's cool.
So anyway, your mom,
Yep.
it was her first furniture that I bought her when we got married.
Mm-hmm.
So I love
That's
cattle.
cool.
I love to listen to them. I like to hear them snatching grass. I love
munching
to
grass.
touch them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the mean ones. But,
No.
but I don't understand horses, and so I don't know anything. I don't have horses, but I get along with cows.
This is a pretty little girl here. That's
she's-
cool, Dad.
She's doing great. Her mommy is skinny, but she's gaining weight. We've been trying to feed her up and
Yeah.
get her well. She'll be all right by the end of the summer. I've got lots of grass. Too
Nice.
much grass.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Cool. Well, I think it's been a good little tour here. We'll
Yeah.
probably finish that mulch there. And, yep. Fun stuff. It's just nice to be out here.
Let's see if Buttercup will let me touch her.
Okay.
I don't think she will. Hey, girl. I'm not hurt. We'll get there.
Not quite yet. Yeah.
Oh, worm castings. You want to
Oh,
see worms?
real quick, yes.
Oh,
Might be a 20-minute video by now.
oh, no. So this was Josh's, your brother's,
Yeah.
big wiggly worm company that he started and then left with me.
Yeah.
So it's sort of in process. I'm reinvigorating it because it kind of went down. But see, we just put all kinds of scraps and whatever's in here. Horse, cow manure. I throw the manure in there, cardboard,
Yeah.
whatever. But look under here. I'm gonna see if the worms have found their. Well, there's one right on top. See that guy?
I saw one a bunch.
Yeah, look at there.
Yeah.
They're finding their way in here.
They're getting
These
fatter
guys,
too.
they're growing, and look at this guy, big ones.
Yep.
And if I stirred that up, it's probably a whole lot in
There's
there.
a huge one there.
Yeah. So
A
there.
night crawler?
I don't know. There are some. Anytime I find one on the ground, I throw it in here and let them all be happy together.
We got some there.
But they're making. Yeah, they found the other day there weren't any in here, and now this cardboard is starting to
Yep.
get wet, and they found their way in there. So I've been digging out of this bin. We've had it for years, and I've been using the compost back there that's ready to go. The
Yeah.
castings on my plantings this year. I love worm castings.
Yeah, they're like gold.
That's so fun.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. All right, see you guys later. Isn't it beautiful?
Phew. Bye, you guys.
Catch you later.
Hit like, subscribe, and all that business for Benjamin, the garden guy.
Hey, that's it.
I'm a dad. I have to say that stuff.
That's true. I don't like to say it, but he can say it. All right, thanks you guys for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, girl. Good girl.
She's coming for water. I'm gonna give her a little drain, pick them up, and I'm gonna pet her,
Okay.
and we'll just let you get some pictures with
Whole farm life here. It's awesome to be out here. It's awesome, awesome. Good girl, good girl. Mm-hmm. You like that? Yeah. Catch you later, guys. Bye-bye.